If you are directly watching on my channel, you are in the wrong spot.
As a matter of fact,
make sure you are on the AGS_network channel and go ahead and drop them a follow. 20 followers, they need to be at 100 by the time we're done with this damn Super Bowl.
It should definitely be at 100 or more by the time we get to the Super Bowl for sure. And just so everybody knows too, we are simulcasting as well too. So for any other networks that's out there that's tuning in right now, make sure you follow AGS Network on Twitch at AGS_network. Make sure you follow them for more content from myself and, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Night Scream TV.
Yeah, that'll be the piece right there, boys and girls. I'll tell you that much. That will be the piece. So we have kickoffs going to go right out of bounds. We actually have the correct colors on for once. I do see Boho is in the chat saying Weezy is going to win because Gone has not won a big game in all Madden 19. I have to agree there. You know, Boho makes a clear point, and a lot of us all say it in the chat as well. We know for a fact that he freezes when it comes to the playoffs. Played Weezy last year in the NFC Championship game, so definitely something we need to be watching out for. As he's going to use a Blake Martinez and move the corner to the inside. Jameis Winston coming out in the odd blue colors, coming out in the LA Rams blue and then the St. Louis blue. Not sure his thinking there. Runs some slants. It's covered by Gons. A touch pass on the way. Intercepted, but he'll go out of bounds.
Wow. Let me tell you something right there. We saw a little bit of this yesterday. It looks like he's trying to see if he could get the same things going in this one with those little cross patterns. I don't think it's going to work against Gons. He's going to have to figure out something else and keep Gurley on the run.
Definitely do think that there. Currently has not ran the ball with Gurley yet. Of course, we're only on the second play of the offensive drive. Gurley will run, truck the safety, get an 11-yard gain, and get a first down for the Los Angeles Rams.
And that's what you got to do. Once again, we just talked about it a second ago. Get Gurley on the ground and pound. This is the NFC Championship game right here. A copy of Madden 20 is close to being on the line here for you. You got to just make sure you keep the clock going for you.
Definitely do. I definitely agree with you right there. 1st and 10 coming up. The nickel double A gap is the call for the Green Bay Packers defense. Blake Martinez and Jake Ryan, both the middle linebackers there. Nick Clark on the defensive line. No longer has Mike Daniels anywhere. Goes to the flat for Gurley, and Blake Martinez is right there to make sure he does not get too far. 3-yard gain.
Fantastic tackle by Martinez right there. He saved at least a 30-yard gain right there. Great job by him.
Yeah, because Gurley could have won yards.
Yes, indeed.
Gerald Everett is the tight end to the slot right. Kevin White in the slot left. Has John Ross outside, I believe, as well. Goes to Gerald Everett, the tight end. He's going to get about a 5-yard gain. Comes up on 3rd and 2.
I'll tell you what, this is I'm so excited. Do you understand how excited I am about this game? We talked about this just yesterday after the blowout that the Rams, handed his opponent. And we just talked about how exciting this was going to be. I'm just so pumped right now.
Def got to agree there, man. And then another thing that has to be said, too, as he runs it with Gurley, runs right into the D tackle instead of getting tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets 4th and inches, so he can go for this. 4th and inches anywhere on the field is good no matter what point of the game you are in. The ball clearly looks past the line to me.
It sure does.
Madden is going to call it the different way instead, though. May look to a run, may look to that short pass that he always takes when it comes to his passing game, obviously.
Wow.
Calling some hot routes with Jameis Winston to make sure he can dot him up with a slant or potentially that hitch route that he throws effortlessly with the spin move from the inside receiver.
I think he wanted to give that ball to Gurley. I think he wanted to give it to Gurley right there with that 4th and inches. He was a little bit shook from that last play, how his guy got in there so quickly. So he didn't want to take chances there. So I really think he wanted to get it to Gurley. But good job on defense right now by Green Bay.
Yeah, I definitely do think that. I don't think he was ready. I don't think he wanted to waste his time doing that in a gun set when he can come out in the goal line like he is right now. Gon's looking to come out in a man blitz instead. as he comes out in the goal line formation, 4th and inches. Is it a fullback dive? Is it a power run, a toss, a sting? What will we see from Weezy?
A toss. Let's get a toss on this one.
Runs the power play right up the middle. One man to beat. He spins away from him. Jair Alexander dives for the tackle, but he won't get Gurley, and he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
And there you go. That's what we're talking about. Bottom line, that the spin cycle once again. Todd Gurley is that dude. He's been that dude all playoffs long, and he's just unstoppable at this point right now. Great job by Todd Gurley and Weezy and his Rams.
And he gets the field goal through the uprights and good. 75 yards with 6 plays for Jameis Winston and Todd Gurley and these Los Angeles Rams. I'm kind of baffled. I can't lie to you. I am kind of baffled here. I did not expect a touchdown on 4th and inches.
Wow. I'm telling you, I didn't expect it either. I just thought he was going to get that first down, but he got the touchdown. That's all that matters. Let's see what Green Bay could do here right now.
Yeah, that's definitely all that matters. I definitely didn't expect that. But here we are, and we are with the postmaster, Gons himself. Gons has been making the playoffs effortlessly each and every season in any given Sunday. Runs the dive with Aaron Jones, but Corey Littleton will get in the backfield and make sure nothing is doing. It's actually Aaron Jones in the backfield there.
Wow.
Starting receivers of Equanimous St. Brown, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Devontae Adams are out there. Aaron Rodgers retired last season. Has a dig over the middle. Tipped in the air. Dane Cruikshank is on the outside and making sure he does not get a pass off.
I'm telling you, once again, as we talked about earlier, and for all the new people that are tuning in right now, this Rams defense is stacked on the outside, the inside, just across the board, just stacked. This is a tough defense to pass on. He might have a tough day today to get this ball in the air.
Definitely a very good point there. It is 3rd and 10 now, looking to set up some crossing routes out of the empty set. He covers the underneath, leaves it over top 1-on-1, and he tips it in the air, dives for the interception. They call it perfect timing. He will get touched down by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And Chris Harris Jr., the former Bronco.
Wow. What did we just talk about a second ago about how just stacked that this team is? They're tough to pass on, period.
That is a very good point. Very, very good point. Rams have their second possession of the first quarter in. Gurley just stayed up through that hit against former teammate John Johnson III.
Okay, so by the looks of that defense right there, Gons isn't playing around. This man, he's come out to play against Todd Gurley. He's not going to let Todd Gurley beat him constantly. So let's see if he could get a stop here, get the ball back, and make something happen on offense.
Definitely have to agree with you there as we come up on 2nd and 10. Todd Gurley did not get a yard on that play. Play action here, gets a block off, but he's going to get the ball out quickly. Jake Ryan was on his way.
And once again, no games are being played by Gons and his packed defense right now. He is bringing that heat. He does not care right now. He's going to continue to bring that heat because the bottom line, he already sees and knows you can't give him time to get these crossing routes going. He's been killing people with them.
And if I had to make a guess right here, it's going to be the flood play call, and it is the flood play call. Doesn't get it off in time as Simpson gets right to the backfield. 4th and 10. Point is on the way.
And this is what we're talking about right here. Once again, that pressure is coming. It's coming heavy. He got the stop that he deserved and he needed, and now he could get back on offense and try to make something happen.
Definitely does have to do that there. Gets the punt to about the 18-yard line. Marquez Valdez-Scantling will take it out, get to the 28-yard line for about a 14-yard gain.
Wow. All right, so guys, once again, this is so exciting right now. I'm almost at a loss for words, and I ain't never at a loss for words, bro. Never.
Yeah, that is a very good point. You never are at a loss for words. One thing I can say that is kind of upsetting me just a little bit from the users and the viewers that we have, whether we're on YouTube, which we are on YouTube at the AGS Network, is Aaron Jones is going to run. Stay up. get 9 yards on his second carry of the day and get to 2nd and 1. You guys aren't commenting in the chats right now.
They're concentrating on this game, it looks like.
Hey, I know why Trent not commenting, but they say they love us so much, we think, where are the predictions at? The only person that said something is that Boho guy. That Boho man said Weezy gonna win this game. The Heat gets sent. He throws back across his body, something you will not be able to do again like that in Madden 20, which is coming up just in the next 10 days.
Yes, can't wait for that Madden 20. And once again, Madden 20 is on the line for one of these two guys before the Super Bowl. And again, that was a crazy play right there for sure.
I have to agree with you there. And Justino Bambino comes in with the hot take of saying, he's locked in on the game. Great game come in. He wants to see the 2 years ago at it. Valdes-Scantling will get over top on a wheel, what looks like a fade actually, and he does not hold on to the ball. 99 catching.
Wow. Well, you know what? He did take a heavy hit there, and that was a great touch pass. I'll give him props on that touch pass. He just got cracked. Simple as that.
Very good point there, but that's one of the things to look out for in Madden 20 as well. Just because you have the best catching stats does not mean that you will always catch the ball.
That's
and
right.
With that point, we're going to always bring it up now. DeAndre Hopkins is literally the best AFC player as well as the best offensive player in Madden. He's the only 99 overall player on offense.
That's just so crazy. There's some things I don't agree with, which we'll get to a little bit later on. I mean, he deserves a lot of those ratings, but there's some things I just don't agree with.
Definitely have to agree with you there, man. We didn't get to do the podcast earlier, having a lot of technical difficulties. Runs a lot of flood concepts to the left of the field. Copeland's going to throw the ball out of bounds. Gons has not been able to move the ball.
Man,
and the Rams just have an answer for everything he's doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that looked like just a complete overthrow by his QB. It was just a complete overthrow. So I'm not going to blame that one on Gons right there. I think that was just a complete overthrow. That's all.
Overthrow or not, Weezy is able to send that 3-man pressure and get to the quarterback like no tomorrow. So now we are on third possession for the Rams. 1st and 10 from the touchback off of the punt. I-form is the call. He's going to run the stretch to the right. Pad a lane if his guys would have blocked a little bit more spacious, if you will.
Wow. I tell you what, he's already got 73 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Excuse me. Pardon me. I got caught out there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. And Boho, I guess you didn't hear when I said it earlier, Weezy should not have spun there, but he may get a face mask call. And instead, it's an illegal block on the back on the fullback, Daniel Marsh. So that would have came back regardless, but he did not need to spin. He was outside of the reach of the D tackle. Hurts himself, honestly, if anything.
Yeah, definitely hurt himself there with that spin. Trying to do the spin cycle a little bit too much.
Yeah, definitely hurt himself right there. The thing about Weezy and him, well, not Weezy, I'm sorry, Gons. Gons does not have Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers actually retired.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers retired at the end of last season. That is what happened there. So as we get to 2nd and 14 on the loss of some yardage, gets a great spin move there, runs it outside with the agility. Some good stick work from Weezy, stuff you don't see from certain users anymore.
Wow, that was a great play right there by Weezy. Getting a little spin action going once again. Gets the 1st and 10. Great job.
Have to agree. 1st and 10 coming up, comes out in that tight slot offset. Runs the halfback draw, runs right at the D tackles. Gonna get about 1 yard gain. Gons is trying to send the pressure and try to create some different ways to go about the game, but
well, he has to continue to do that. He doesn't want to steer away from bringing that pressure because again, you can't give Weezy any time. But right now, Weezy's in the driver's seat. He's already got a 7-0 lead. Keep giving him a heavy dose of Gurley, you might break another one.
That's a very good point. 2nd and 9 coming from the strong close set. Dorsett out there with John Ross, Daniel Marsh. Trey Pounds is the running back in the backfield. Gurley is not out there. Gerald Everett, the tight end, as we're almost at the end of the first quarter. Gons expecting an outside run. He's going to cover the backside. sets up to help his own linebacker, Blake Martinez, get to the backfield and make sure he does not get a gain.
And that's a great job right there, getting that outside. He's covering the outside just great right now, as far as the running game is concerned. A couple little misses here and there, unfortunately, but again, he's playing a decent job he has a decent job going right now on defense.
Definitely agree, man. 3rd and 9, no play action allowed. Gonna flip the play here, make sure Gurley protects his left side instead of his right. Gerald Everett will swap over and cover the right tackle. Sends 4 at the person right now. Gonna go to Gurley, get a juke, get the first down, and get to the 45-yard line as we end the first quarter of the NFC Championship game in favor of the Rams, 7-0.
Wow. I'll tell you what, man. This is intense, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Gurley is just that guy. You know what I mean? We talk about he's got so many other weapons, but man, just Gurley always comes through with one particular play and it's clutch every single time. It just happens every time with this guy.
I definitely agree with you, man. And then, we have Jacob Hickey from the YouTube channel coming in with a question of, what do we think is the craziest rating in Madden 20? What's too high and what's too low? I mean, everything right now is in flux. I definitely think one person that truly got disrespected in Madden 20's initial ratings is Keenan Allen. 75 deep route running, 87 speed. He might be getting older, but he's like wine. He gets better with time.
He's definitely one of the tops in the league. He really got disrespected. That was the first person I thought about when I saw the ratings as well. That was crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't even see his tweet and video prior to, thinking that. As he runs that bubble screen he ran last week, tries to spin, but Kevin King is not allowing John Ross to get away from him today. 3rd and 10 coming.
And I'll tell you what, once again, the tackling is just on point right now for Green Bay. He's playing a great job on defense right now. He just has to keep it up. Just stay at it. Stay at it. Get a stop here. Let's see if we can get this ball back and get something going on offense once again.
That is a very good fact. As he runs the flood concept, goes underneath to Todd Gurley. The strip concept comes in for Blake Martinez. He's going to get to the 48, but he's not going to have a first down. I believe Weezy will take the punt and not risk putting his lead at risk right now.
And he definitely shouldn't do that right now, but, we'll see what he wants to do here at this point. But I really think he needs to go ahead and punt this ball out, let his defense do the job that it's been doing throughout the entire offseason, playoffs, excuse me.
That is very true. And then, Fitz brings up a point. People are starting to call the Phillip Rivers rating an overrated aspect. And Weezy will go for it. I'm assuming he's DM'd Gons and got it to where, 4th and 3 is going to be allowed. I have not refreshed my mind with the rules. And Todd Gurley has grass. John Johnson, the only man between him and a touchdown, and he saves it at the 30-yard gain. Weezy has 8 rushes for 104 yards.
Wow. Again, just that man Gurley is just too much, man. Too much. At 4th down, you just gotta know he's gonna go for Gurley. He's got to.
Man, what's crazy is the fact that he's averaging 13 yards a carry.
Yes,
literally.
Yes.
Literally averaging 13 yards a carry. Gonna lose a little bit on that as he gets only a 2-yard gain. But back to the Rivers comment. I mean, I don't know how they rated the quarterbacks directly. The Chargers did have a great year. The Saints always have a good year. So, you can't really up and down Drew Brees. And the main point that people were making really was, how is Rivers 3 points better than Drew Brees? Well, 2 points, I'm sorry. 94-92.
Yeah, I think that's kind of crazy because the Saints are actually the top-rated offense in Madden 20. And I find it ridiculous that they put Phillip Rivers higher than Drew Brees. That's just so crazy.
Yeah, so he's going to run it with Trey Pounds and get a 6-yard gain there. So he's running through both of his running backs, making sure he's able to save Gurley a little bit and try to save him for the Super Bowl. I don't know who all is watching on YouTube or who all is watching on Twitch. So we are going to try to answer every question you guys ask. Do bear with us as we have multiple chats to go through to make sure we answer every question. And I definitely think Phillip Rivers is deserving of his overall. Don't get me wrong. But I do think Brees kind of got knocked down a little too hard.
Yes.
But, Rivers has been consistent for his entire career damn near. So has Drew Brees. So they both could be even if anything. The run to Gurley, he goes outside, spins, and might get the first down call.
Wow.
No, 4th and 1.
What's he going to do here?
He may go for it again, 4th and 1 anywhere. Weezy is just balling out on offense. Gons is just not able to stop this run game right now, and it's killing him.
Yeah, this guy right now is just too much. Gurley is too much. Gurley's getting the ball here. Or maybe not.
Runs it with the fullback instead. Chris Thompson is going to get a 3-yard gain to get the 1st and goal.
That's a great play call because you faked me out on that one. I just knew that Gurley, because he's so hot, he's just going forward constantly. I just knew that he was going to get that ball. Great play call.
Jim, I know you joined into my chat. We're actually on the AGS_network channel using their chat to speak to people. Speaking of that, Justino asked a great question. What do we think of Aaron Rodgers being only a 90 overall? If you want me to be completely honest, first and foremost, the AGS network channel only has 20 followers still, and I'm very disappointed that follower count has not went up. As Gurley's going to go into the end zone off of a spin, bounce off some defenders, and get another touchdown.
Once again, this guy's just going forward. He will not go backwards for anything. This guy is just amazing right now. Listen, again, just continue to get that ball to Gurley, and this man is going to go right back to the Super Bowl trying to defend his crown.
Now, as far as the Aaron Rodgers call, I do think him being a 90 overall is actually okay.
I don't think there's a problem with the 90. I think it's suffice. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, Aaron Rodgers is great. We know he has if anything, he has the best release in football. We know that for a fact. He has his own signature X factor coming in Madden 20. So I think him having that signature X factor actually makes up, as Aaron Donald says, strong, and knocks Aaron Jones back a yard.
Wow, Aaron Donald. So for everybody that doesn't know yet, he's got Aaron Donald, he's got Chandler Jones, and he's got J.J. Watt all in the front. It's going to be tough to get anything going against these guys.
Yeah, so that is exactly how it is going to look. 2-minute warning is now here. But, back to the Rodgers comment, and you call it disrespectful. I think it's actually not that bad. When you look at it, Gambler is probably, honestly, the best quarterback X factor.
Probably.
The only two I think matter, truthfully, are the Gambler and the Blitz Reader. Like the Blitz Radar. I think those are the only two I care about for a quarterback. Otherwise, like pro reads, okay. Just because that's the first read open doesn't mean I'm going to throw that. Because you can undercut me and pick me off if it's underneath all game long. That's not really going to matter.
Well, the X factor for the running backs are going to be real nice too.
Yeah, I think that's definitely how. I definitely agree with Fitz at this point. Weezy's going to play everything deep because he knows Gons wants to get a post and he wants to have something underneath, but he's covering all the crosses and he's keeping them on 0 still. Last year, I think the score was 15-3, 15-0 or something like that.
Wow. Yeah, last year's game, unfortunately, I wasn't able to see it. But again, I'm pumped to be in this one right now. But right now, this is all Rams. Weezy is just out here. He's ready to get back to the bowl and finish Madden 19 seasons out with 2 straight Super Bowls.
He's trying to have 2 T-shirts, one on his wall. Has a man over the middle, but he's going to throw the interception because he threw a touch pass. Worst time to throw a touch pass with Jameis Winston, and he actually throws an interception.
He got too comfortable throwing touch passes. He was doing it all day yesterday and just blew by the Saints. Doing touch passes all game, and
he has to realize something.
Exactly. This is not the Saints. Exactly.
This is not the Saints defense.
Exactly.
You are killing him on the run. Keep running the ball.
Exactly.
Run till you can't run no more.
Exactly.
Under that 2-minute warning, giving him a chance to get that crossing route. Has to go back over the middle to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He's gonna get 9 yards on the play, 2nd and 1. 1:17 left on the clock.
And that was a good read right there. He had an opportunity to take it to the outside, but he kept letting them play a little bit. You know what I mean? Made the right play, giving them only a 2nd and 1. So great job on that play.
I'm going to snap in the chat at Weezy, get out the chat and play your game. This is a Super Bowl we're talking about. Because if Gons come back, you're not going to hear the end of my mouth. And you're not going to hear it from everybody.
That's the truth.
You're going to FaceTime and worry about the wrong stuff and about to get came back on. Man, get it out of here, man. Man, you're doing a lot, bro. You're doing a lot, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, looking at all the quarterback ratings for Madden 20, though, I mean, I definitely was disappointed in some of them. I really feel like some quarterbacks get disrespected more than others. And even being non-biased as Weezy sends a blitz, but Aaron Jones is not going to get stripped on that play there. Very good defensive call to keep it limiting.
Yeah, definitely. Good job on that play call right there. 2nd and 1 here. He's got time. He doesn't have to rush too much just yet.
Gons needs to get 3 points here no matter what.
Yes, absolutely.
Weezy had the ball first, runs right at his man, almost got the ball stripped away as Terrell Edmonds of the 17, 18, 19 trio keeps it at 3rd and inches.
And I'm gonna tell you what, you got to watch when you run the ball against Weezy, because Weezy, the bottom line, he just goes strictly for the strip move. That's all he does. He doesn't tackle. That strip button is getting just crushed. I'm surprised he doesn't go through sticks every 3 months.
Yeah, definitely have to say that. But X button is a hit stick too, so maybe his X button is jammed from too much chicken grease and mild sauce. Runs the run where Aaron Jones actually gets stopped right at the inches mark.
Wow.
No timeout has been called just yet. Green Bay will now call it. Does Gons be aggressive and make sure he can get a touchdown out of this drive, or does he take his 3 and love it? He does get ball back at halftime.
Yeah, he gets the ball back at halftime, but I don't know what he was thinking there on that play. He had a hole, and he followed the wrong way. He followed the wrong hole. He had a hole there to get the first. He could have got the first, got a first down. Wow.
He definitely did. He followed the wrong hole, but the kick is now up, and the kick is good. So it's back to an 11-point game. Gons opting to take the 3 points, get the ball back at halftime, and try to put himself back in a good position. Well, now, here's where Weezy is a threat.
Yes.
He is kind of like Trent in the sense with all the speed on his offense, he has a quick strike ability. He might go short, but it looks like he's actually going to just kneel the ball here.
Well, you know what? Again,
3 running backs? Yep, he's going to kneel it.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense. Going at the half, you're up 14-3. You know what I mean? Come back out on defense and see what you could do on defense again. Both of these guys defensively have actually played a very good game. You know what I mean? Just Weezy's getting those big breaks with Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is the X factor in this game right now.
Todd Gurley having 100 yards in just the first half alone has been killing him. This is the second game in a row.
Yes.
He's on pace to average 200 yards in a game.
Yes.
It is unheard of.
Yes.
Speaking of Gurley, he is the best running back in Madden 20. I believe the X factor for him was I can't remember what the running back one was called. He didn't have satellite. That's the one that Kamara.
No, he doesn't have satellite. No.
He had the other one. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me right now.
Kamara's the only one that has satellite, right? Or there's a couple others.
Not. Christian McCaffrey actually.
McCaffrey, that's it. Yeah. Okay.
Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara both have satellite. And I believe it's actually called First One Free. First One Free is when you get a high fake out rate on your next juke, spin, or hezzy move. And Gurley, oh my God, that spin move?
Yes.
Weezy coming for that. Gons are going to go deep with that post over the middle. It's covered one-on-one. Valdes-Scantling is not going to get that catch. Cover 6 has been Weezy's best friend. It looks like he's been watching a lot of Trent play.
I'm gonna tell you what, a little bit more speed by that wide out, and that would have been the perfect pass.
One with Aaron Jones, and he bounces to the outside, avoids the first tackle, but gonna get caught by Jalen Ramsey and Terrell Edmonds.
Keep it up with Jones. I mean, there's still, a whole third quarter. You got the fourth quarter. Keep it up with Jones. You know what I mean? Make him think a little bit, because on defense right now, you're not making Weezy think. You got to make him think a little bit right now.
Yeah, if you're not making them think with Aaron Jones, and he is a very solid running back, tries to strip him there, impedes his progress, and only allows 4 yards. So Gons is trying to find the formula, and he's trying to get his offense down that field and chip away at the lead. Another 3 points here would help and make it a 1-possession game.
Yeah, the 3 points will help. Obviously, we want him to get the touchdown here to really make it a game. But, the 3 points will definitely help him at this point. Let's watch St. Brown right there in that slot.
Sends a 4-man rush. J.J. Watt, a one-on-one again.
Right to Brown.
And
what did I call it?
St. Brown right over Dane Cruikshank for the touchdown.
And like I said, I just told you, watch out for St. Brown. I saw that route that he was doing. He was going right after him. St. Brown's a big dude.
The first time Weezy sent 4 instead of 5 or 3. Goes for that slant like I told you guys before. He is the slant god, not the spice god. 3-point game just like that.
And just like that. Brand new football game, guys. This is what we're excited about. Now we got a game.
I guarantee you he just ended the FaceTime call and did the punching the air mechanic. I guarantee it.
Man. Let's go, guys. We got a new game. Oh.
Gurley has grass to go with. Jones is going to stop him there.
He's so, man, I think I'm counting right now. That might have been his second tackle in this game that he just clearly ran past and missed. If he got that tackle, that could have been an X factor on defense for this particular drive.
And I think, speaking of Weezy's run game, he does have a very solid run game. But one thing he doesn't do a lot of, he just spins with just the button. He doesn't precision juke, spin, or truck at all.
No.
And for you guys, we love teaching here. Precision juking and spinning is when you hold the left trigger for the precision modifier, and then you hit the button.
Yes.
And he did not do that. Gonz is looking like he's coming out in a man blitz. Look at how he has the box stacked and has every man stacked literally within the next 7 to 8 yards.
Pressure.
And they're having a big boy chat in the chat. Has his man, one-on-one. Is he going to outspeed him? He does on the rack catch animation. Wow. Jonathan Ross, 1-on-1.
And he just got that ball off. That linebacker was coming straight in. Did not fall for that play action. He was coming straight in. Just got the ball off to John Ross.
I think that was a great diagnosis, though, because he knew the man blitz was on the way, ran a play action to get him to bite to make sure, hey, I'm going to kick your ass. And Gurley doesn't stay up. Flick your stick down and you get a touchdown.
My God, once again, Gurley. This dude is just too much, man. It's too much.
Oh, my goodness. He actually got a crazy bounce off.
Wow.
Got the stiff arm, got clipped, didn't flick his stick down. Again, that chicken grease on that controller is killing him.
I'm telling you. And my guy Trent is in the chat right now checking the game out. He's got a big one coming up as well, too. And he's watching what this Gurley guy is doing right now.
Like, clean the controller before the Super Bowl if you make it. That is the piece. And Fitz, don't delete that. Gurley right up the middle. Oh, he gets smacked right at the 10-yard line. Could have had a touchdown right there.
This is a big 3rd and 2 right here. Big 3rd and 2 for the Pack. They gotta get the stop and hold them to 3. Big 3rd and 2 right now.
Hey, Jim Jones, I think feels a little bit slighted you didn't chat. I don't know if you're looking at the Twitch chat though.
Yeah.
He feels slighted.
No. I didn't even see him in the Twitch chat because I was trying to pay attention to the YouTube because you said you didn't have the YouTube. So apologies. Let me go back to the Twitch chat here. My fault.
Yeah, I got it all up now. I'm over here on 4 different screens looking crazy as I don't know what. It was like a madhouse over here right now. 3rd and 2 coming out in that single back bunch. He has it bunch to the left. Toss on the way.
Yes,
it
indeed.
Is the toss. Has a spin inside, but again, the B button cannot save you. You're only able to get 3 points here and make this a 6-point game. But if Gons scores, he will take the lead.
Man, that was a big stop right there. He needed that stop. Fantastic job by Gons.
And instead of going for the field goal, he actually has typed in the chat CC. He is going to be aggressive and go for this, knowing that if he does not get it, Gons is in a really bad spot on the 13-yard line.
I don't agree with the call. I know you got Gurley, but it's 4 yards, and the Pack defense has been playing great. I don't agree with this call right now.
Looks like it's going to be another run left. He might run this to the right side. Runs it right up the middle. It's a great call. He dives for the end zone like an idiot.
Wow.
He dove at the one and got touched on his knee. Wow, Weezy, what were you thinking? Oh my goodness.
Man, I mean, he got the first down. That's what he was thinking. He wanted the first down. He wanted the opportunity to get forward.
Okay,
hey, look.
I'm all for that, but now you put yourself at risk of injury. Luckily, touch still with Todd Gurley, trifecta, hat trick, whatever you want to call it. But what if Gurley would have got hurt and boomed on that very next play? You could have just risked your running back
I agree there as well too. But let's point it out right now. This is the second game in a row with the trifecta for Todd Gurley as far as touchdowns.
That is true, and he has 21 points on the board. The 10-point lead is back for him. And another comment that came on the YouTube is Trubisky being a 75 is a disgrace. I disagree. Don't get me wrong. I love Mitch Trubisky. I do not think he's a bad quarterback. Oh, he has one man to block for him.
Man.
Kevin King. Oh, my God. Look, Bonge Marley, you came in late after I said something about the unis. We don't know. We honestly don't know what's up with the uniforms. We can't lie to you.
That's his style.
He got on LA blue and he got on St. Louis blue. I guess he's doing it for the city. I don't know.
And shout out to Cornish as well too in the YouTube channel right now. Appreciate y'all checking out the NFC Championship right now. We definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely shout out my guy Marley Mall, man, streamer as well. Catch him on Mixer at the Slim Sensei. That could have been a very bad play right there.
Yeah, that could have been real bad for sure.
Fitz, I'm with you, bro. They still got 20 followers. They don't love Pack like they say they do. They do not love Pack like they say they do.
They better get it together.
Don't give me all these followers and not get Pack the followers. Y'all ain't real. Y'all about to go to Area 51, huh? That's what y'all trying to do. Weezy comes out stacking his defenders at first, but pulling them all back. Plays in the middle of the field. That corner route might be open. Gons didn't throw it. Waited too long. Goes up the field. Pick off. You waited too long. Chris Harris Jr. with his second pick on the day.
And again, this is what we talked about before. This defense is stacked in the backfield. You can't wait that long and then throw an idiotic pass like that. You just can't do that. Not in the NFC Championship.
Literally got open the minute he broke. Gons did not see it, did not throw it.
Broke it.
Oh, Gurley breaks off one, stays up.
Got it.
Hits that precision spin move. He's going to run away from Jake Lyon, but get caught from behind. Gurley is 41 yards away from 200 on his 19th rush.
Wow.
For 19 yards.
Wow. $159 on the ground right now. And we got another chat. We got another person in the chat right now saying Gons being Gons right now. This is my first time actually seeing Gons, live like this, and it's not looking good right now.
Gons has the reputation of 2008, 2009 LeBron.
Wow.
He can make it far in the playoffs, no matter what. But when it's time to get to the championship, your team just doesn't carry with you. Trent, before you come for my head, I love LeBron. I have all respect for LeBron. So this is not a shot at LeBron. We're talking about the past LeBron, not the present. So before you crucify me, chill. Before you crucify me, please chill. Gerald Everett on the play action boot slide had a block from the other tight end. We'll get to 3rd and 1.
I think right now we're going to be looking at Dot City. This man's going to try to start Dotting him up. He's going to start trying to dot Gons up real tough right now.
And what's even crazier is the fact that even though I'm not playing Gonz, I haven't played him in a while, as we're going to end the third quarter here with Weezy taking the 10-point lead, he is 7 minutes away from a back-to-back Super Bowl berth.
Man, that's impressive. It's impressive.
Hey, Trent, I know you was coming. That's why I shot it. I stopped you before you did it. I knew you was coming. Oh, man. And here's the part, again, that is confuzzling me right now. Gonz is running a man blitz right now, and Weezy knows it. Look at how he's set up on defense.
Yep.
Weezy's still going to run it that way, bounce away from the defender who was guarding Todd Gurley, and get the first down.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's play calling is just impressive. You can't deny how he calls plays right now, and he's gonna test you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't stopped him all game, you got to stop pressing him. You got to stop pressing him. Because he's going to dot you. Stop pressing him.
That man was butt naked. Butt naked. That's how open he is. They call it bucket naked. Weezy staying in the strong set. Going to move Philip Dorsett over. Run a toss play. Has some blocking available. Gets the tackle. Todd Gurley will gain another 4 yards. 30 yards out of a 200-yard rushing playoff game.
Man, that was he got the 4 yards on that play, but I think that his blockers on that right side, it looked like they were about to engage, and he might have got more out of that if he stayed going to the right.
Yeah, that may be the case there, but nonetheless, we're going to come back to 2nd and 6. Weezy is staying in the strong set, but going to strong close instead, stacking that right side of the field. Gonz is bringing the 3rd man blitz in a row right now, and he's just not helping himself in the long run here.
No, he's not. It's bad play calling right now.
Weezy looking to be in what looks to be a weak eye formation, runs the play action, gets sacked, and he fumbles. Weezy got too greedy, got away from what was working for him, gets the sack on the 3rd man blitz in a row. Gonz might hear about that later as we go into another turnover.
Wow, that was a tough play right there. Shut me right the hell up.
Coming out in the spread set again, using those receivers to his advantage. Aaron Jones, Valdez Scantling, St. Brown steal the tight end. Has that post over the middle. He wants to hit
right
it.
There, got it.
He does hit it. Weezy tips it away. Jalen Ramsey.
Man, big play by Jalen Ramsey right there. That thing looks so open. If he was able to just pull him out a little bit more, he might have got something on that one. Wow.
That's definitely the way it is. Could have got away with one, but Gonz is going to keep sending everything deep, and Weezy's going to play it deep. Weezy looking to aim over the middle of the field. He's there waiting for that slant to come across. He's with the slant.
Throw it away.
Gonna play with both of them. He sends the user defender.
Throw it away.
And Casey Hayward Jr. was there for the interception, but Weezy did not use or switch at all. Might have cost him an interception, but nonetheless, it is 3rd and 10.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth just now. If he would have simply just picked the guy, that would have been a pick right there along. All you had to do is throw that ball away. Don't be stupid here. At least get 3 points out the deal.
Definitely needs to, but unfortunately, he comes out in the spread set once again, setting up some hot routes once again. You know the crosses are coming if it's Gonz. Has the double slant move there.
Oh, my God.
Weezy dives at the feet with Aaron Donald. Did he just cheese it?
Yes, it seemed like a cheese.
Right at the feet.
That was cheese. That was cheese. St. Brown gonna get this play right here, though.
Oh, Weezy. I won't call it cheese, man. I'm just being childish. Dove right at the man's feet, though.
That was rough.
Has that post once again. Gonna throw it. Double coverage. Swatted away on 4th and 22. Weezy is 45 yards out from being able to put this to a 13-point or a 17-point lead. 17 points will make this 3 possessions and make it harder for Gonz to come back. Man,
I'm telling you, once again, the play calling right now by Gonz is just abysmal. Like, I don't get it, man, right now. You got a big turnover, and you couldn't get nothing out of it. It's just terrible play calling right now.
Gonz coming for the 4th man blitz in a row right here. I'm going to call it out because I'm petty like that. Gurley's going to run right at the defense anyway, gain 1 yard. 2nd and 9 is coming.
I think right now we're going to see a whole lot more of the Todd Gurley show. I think at this point, you got a 10-point lead, almost about to be 4 minutes left in this game, and trip to the Super Bowl on the line. So, I mean, I think at this point, take it easy, run the ball, use your clock. Simple.
Yeah, I'm not sure if, passing yards. We don't even have 100 passing yards. Oh, my God. What?
Wow.
Gurley on a run with
blocking.
some great
Look at
blocking. Spins off a man. Oh, he could have went yard, but Jair Alexander saves the day. 3rd and 1.
I'm telling you, the 3rd and 1, you know who it's coming to. I don't think he'll take a chance doing play actions again right now because the one good thing that the Packers are doing is they're getting pressure to the quarterback, and they're getting there pretty fast. You got a couple big plays that didn't go his way, but again, they're getting the ball to him quickly, and they're getting to the ball quickly, and they just got to keep it up. He's got to keep running the ball here.
I definitely agree. And Jim, the only reason I'm being so petty about the man blitz thing, even when you're getting beat this bad, switch between the zone and the man, regardless, because Gonz is that guy. Gonz is that guy who's going to complain in the chat, say, "Oh, Weezy did this, Weezy did that." But then everybody watching the stream is going to be like, dude, what? And, it's one of those things, man. You can't complain about stuff, but you didn't do right either.
True.
Not to say Weezy's done anything wrong, but, if you're going to make a complaint or an assumption, make sure everything you're doing is right, too.
Right. Well, I see here, with this 4th and inches here, I don't know if I agree with this call either, but, hey, he hasn't been getting stopped all day.
That right side is truly stacked. He's going to play the safety high right now. Runs it at the right.
And he got it.
Carry over the line and get the first down on inches. This game is effectively over.
Wow.
Rams just needs to run the clock, and he has officially earned his 2nd Super Bowl berth in a row. We have 1 participant down, but never say never.
Never. You can't say never yet. I just give him a little. I guess no timeouts are being called right now, so I guess he figures out that this is over anyway as well. So, congrats once again, going back to the bowl, Weezy.
What a cutback lane for Todd Gurley as he keeps approaching that 200-yard mark. 13 yards out. I'm going to be interested in seeing, is he going to get these 13 yards and be a butthole about it? I'm keeping it PG right now. Well, is he going to be childish?
Yeah, I think
I mean, I'd do it.
Yeah. I think he gonna play petty right now. He gonna play petty and go ahead and try to get this 200 yards. He wants some trash. He wants some trash to talk. It's as simple as that.
Gonz ain't even baselining his man blitzes at all. He's just letting himself get murked here.
Wow.
Gurley's gonna fumble.
Oh, there it is.
Comes. This is why we never say never.
There it is. There it is.
You never say never.
There it is, and that's what we're talking about now. You just gotta play smart. If he gets a quick touchdown here, we got a ball game because he's still got all 3 timeouts. He's playing it deep though.
Got a turnover from Todd Gurley. Can't believe it happened.
Wow.
Cuts back with Aaron Jones right into James Watt.
Wow. That was a great break right there. I thought he was going to get it.
That's kind of crazy. Gonz is in a 3rd and 14 after losing 5 yards. Can he figure out just to get a first down?
Man. I mean, he needs a touchdown. Screw the first down at this point.
Another sack. Who else other than 99? Donald. 4 sacks, 5 tackles. My God.
That man is such a beast. And listen, Madden 20, he's going to be such a problem. You just don't understand. He's going to be such a problem in Madden 20. Oh, my goodness. What a game. What a game.
Man, I'm shook, dude. I'm honestly shook about it.
Man.
4th and 21, the clock is still running. Gonz is still trying for these post routes, which are just bigger slants, and the middle is kind of open. Weezy's there with one defender both ways. Goes over the middle, actually gets a first down for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
Gets to the 50-yard line and will first time out be called.
Well, again, you know, he got the first down. That's good. You know, he can still try to get in there and score and everything. He's going to have to get some quick, you know, he's going to have to get a quick touchdown to at least have a shot at doing something with an onside kick. But, you know, at this point, we could all say pretty much, you know, Weezy's back in the bowl.
Definitely what we can say here. 38 seconds left, playing a 3 deep coverage. Knows a post coming. Gonna play to that corner. Make sure Terrell Edmonds gets back where he needs to go so that Weezy can continue playing good defense. This is insane.
I'm telling you, Weezy did a great job at taking over that man and getting Edmonds over there to make sure he gets that swat. He wasn't worrying about the pick. He just wanted to get the ball batted down. So that was a great job right there by Weezy, getting Edmonds and getting to that spot.
2nd and 10, Gonz still coming out in the spread offense, not understanding why. Has the slant, doesn't take it, goes for the deep ball, intercepted by Jalen Ramsey. This game is officially done.
Congratulations, once again, NFC champion, Rams. Ramley in the building. Great job once again.
The Rams will be a now 2-time holder of the George Halas Trophy, also known otherwise as the NFC Championship Trophy. I am just lost for words at the fact that this happened. Like, I thought it would be a lot better, and then Gonz just scuffed it.
Yeah, he scuffed it at the end of this game. You know, tough loss by Gonz, but you know what? He could hold his head up because, again, he got more. In all honesty, all of the games that I have done, you know, for this season with you and with the Rams, like, this is actually the first game that I actually seen people get pressure on him. And so hold your head up for a little bit there, although you did lose. But nonetheless, hold your head up. Good job. A great season by the Packers. But once again, congratulations to the 2-time NFC champion, Weezy, and his Los Angeles Rams.
That's crazy. Gonz keeps his word by always making sure he does not make that Super Bowl appearance. Weezy's back in the bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Weezy is back in the bowl. And I'm still upset when I look at this AGS Network channel. I swear to God, it says 20 followers.
Yo, why are you guys not following?
Not 21 followers. I apologize. 21.
Why are you guys not following? I put posts up too in the chats and everything, and it went at one point from 12 and then it got to 20 after I posted it up. But man, like, let's show some love, everyone. Let's go.
That's a fact, man. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take a moment break. We're probably gonna end both the streams and change the names so that way we can get the correct naming and another stream for the AFC Championship game for the Lamar Hunt Trophy.
Yes.
Guys, it is time. I don't think you guys understand. I do not think you guys understand.
They're going to understand in a minute.
I don't think they understand, though, man. It is time to get it popping. We have the Los Angeles Chargers and Jim Jones going up against Super Bowl II champion Cleveland Browns and Trent. We will be right back within the next 3 minutes. We're going to reset the streams, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on the AGS Network channel. They will rehost us. Don't go anywhere.
All right.